It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see Chris Godwin. There are a few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Jaguars and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene.
Well, definitely welcome to the Outlander Show. Thank you all for watching us through this season. Those of you that have watched us, have checked this out, make sure to give this video a giant thumbs up. The Tennessee Titans are taking on the Jaguars. The last game of the season. Hopefully we do this, because if we do win, we make it into the playoffs, and who knows what could happen in the playoffs. We could be 1-0.
They'll begin on the
start a whole new season with a new draft, with a new team, and who knows who we're going to pick. Don't know who we're going to pick, but here we go. Week 18. Let's get some. Let's make them remember the Titans.
Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before a break. Come back towards the sideline.
Couple of to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A give up the middle to Akers. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here's Prescott. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll take this one down to the 36. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second corner now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hop.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. And they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. He came right off the bench. That's his first carry of the game, and he left an indelible mark on the game.
Did not just bring fresh legs off the bench. He brought a fierce mind as well. He had a lot to prove, didn't he? He thinks he's as good as the guy who's the starter. Wanted to prove it, and boy, did he on that play.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Mostert. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd down and goal. Jones, the quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Jones. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. He had the touchdown strike on that last drive, number 35 for him on the year. And he'll go in search of number 36 here as his guys start 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
A gain of 5 brings it 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Prescott down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Prescott looks to throw on first. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 12, Jones.
Caught by Woods.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And the Titans first down.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll...
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That's Caught again by Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. After the sack on 1st down, Jones looking left side. That's caught by Landry. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Jones. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Prescott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. And he's got room. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Jones keeps it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the